Hello, Reeses and Kit Kats. All right, before we get started, I want to review the problem at the top. So this was the problem that was on our worksheet from the last class. So Jackie washed 4 cars. She earned $15 for each car. Then she spent some money, M, to buy CDs. Write an expression to show one way to find the amount of money Jackie had left after she bought the CDs. All right, so she earned a certain amount of money washing cars. She earned $15. I'm going to write this down. Earned $15 for, how many cars did she wash? She washed 4 cars. So $15 per car, and she washed 4 cars. So if each car she washed, she earned $15. We'll keep adding 15 4 times. Adding 15 4 times is the same time as saying 15 times 4. So she earned 15 times $4. She didn't just earn money, though. She then spent some money. So she then spent M dollars on CDs. So the expression that we're going to write to show the amount of money she has now is the money she earned, 15 times 4 minus N. So a lot of you got this question right, and the answer was B, 15 times 4 minus N. Okay, for a quick vocab review, in those blanks, an equation has an equal sign, and then an expression does not. So an equation has an equal sign and an expression does not. So an example of an equation, I would love if you guys would write this right next to the vocab review. 15 plus x equals 30. This is an equation because it has an equal sign. 15 plus x is an expression. So 15 plus x equals 30 is an equation. 15 plus x is an expression. This is going to be important because these questions will either ask us to pick an equation or pick an expression, or write an equation or write an expression. So we need to know whether or not we have to include that equal sign. Now let's look at number 1. DVDs cost $15 each. Headphones cost $5. Alonzo bought X DVDs and a pair of headphones. If Y represents the total amount he spent, write an equation to show the relationship between X and Y. All right, so he's bought DVDs and headphones. So I'm going to think, all right, if Y is the total amount of money he spent, I know I can find the total amount of money he spent, Y, by adding up all the stuff that he spent money on, right? If you go shopping and you get a bill, the amount you spent at the bottom is going to be a list of all the things added together. So Y equals, this is the amount total spent. So first he spent money on DVDs. Each DVD cost $15, but he bought X DVDs. He didn't just buy one, he bought X DVDs. So it would be 15 times the number of DVDs he bought. $15 per DVD times the number of DVDs he bought. So this is money spent on DVDs. But then he also bought a pair of headphones, which was $5. So in order to find the total spent, I need to add that $5 to the 15x. And then we have Y equals 15x plus 5. And so write this equation. Remember, it's an equation because it has an equal sign under number 1. All right, I'm going to do one more with you guys, and then I want you guys to go on and try the rest on your own. These are really tricky, and I know that, but we're going to see a lot of problems like this on the benchmark, so I really want to make sure we're getting it down. All right, so number 2 is very similar to number 1, so flip to the back, and I'm going to go over number 3 with you guys. So Warren spent $28 for a shirt. This was a markdown price after a $16 discount. Which equation can Warren use to find P? the regular price of the shirt. All right, so we're trying to find the regular price, right? And we have a markdown price and a discount. I know that if you have a markdown price, and you can add that markdown price to the discount to find the total that the shirt costs, right? So the markdown price plus the discount, I don't know what goes in these blanks yet, will equal the total price. Because if I had a shirt that I bought for $10, but it was marked down by $5, if I add the markdown price plus the discount, that will get me to what it normally is, right? And this is the same as saying the total price minus the discount equals the markdown price. So now I know the markdown price was $28 and the discount was $16. So I'm going to look at the equations and I see A is exactly that. 28 plus 16 equals P. So really, there's no easy way to do these. You guys just need to stop and think about each problem individually and think what makes sense. What is this problem asking? And what do I need to do? All right, so there's no trick, there's no algorithm that you can use to figure out these problems. It's just trying your best to think about it and to see what makes the most sense for a given situation. Okay, good luck, guys. Remember, it's +5 for a completed worksheet and then a lunch detention if it's not completed. But again, you guys have been doing a phenomenal job of completing the worksheets every day. I haven't given a single lunch detention yet, so really keep it up. You guys are doing great. Good luck.